What's good, YouTubers and YouTubettes? This is JB Sports back again with another one. All right, man, I'm gonna do a quick synopsis on the 2019 NFL Draft, man. I think these gonna be some key points, man, where I think the best players in this draft and who I feel is the top 5 players in this draft, man. The number 1 player in this draft to me is Ed Oliver out of the University of Houston, man. The guy is a defensive tackle, man. He's a offense disruptor, man. The guy is very quick off the snap, man. He's got low center of gravity, hard to block, man. He can take on the double team, and he can open up one-on-one blocking for your defensive end, man. The guy's a tremendous player with a high motor, man. I think he's the best player in the draft. He played on the University of Houston team that was a lot of people thought was going to be a surprise team that might could crack one of the major bowls this year, and they did. They fell short, and he had he and the team had a disappointing season. He didn't dominate like a lot of people thought he was, but I thought they had him playing out of position. The guy is a great defensive tackle, and he's versatile enough to be a defensive end too, man. The guy's a great player, man. I think he's the number 1. He's my number 1 prospect in this draft. I got Ed Oliver. Another guy that I like is Byron Murphy, cornerback out of Washington, man. To me, he's the best cornerback in this draft, man. The guy is a shutdown man-to-man corner, man. You watch the game against Ohio State in the Rose Bowl. He just jumped off my TV screen, man. The guy is an unbelievable talent, man. He's a ball hawk. He's a good he's a good against the run, man. The guy is a top-notch cornerback, man. I think he's going to be a Pro Bowl level cornerback, man. I think in the next maybe 2 years he'll be a top 5 cornerback in the game. I really like Byron Murphy, man. The other guy I like is Quentin Williams out of Alabama. I think he's a great defensive lineman coming out of pro-style defense under Nick Saban, so he's already real versed in defensive schemes and doing defensive stunts and stuff like that, so he'll be able to adjust well to the NFL, man. A great pass rusher, went against top-notch competition in the SEC, man. I really like Quentin Williams, man. He's going to be a great player. The other guy I like is Kyler Murray, man. I think he's going to be a big-time quarterback. I think he's the number 1 quarterback in this draft. I think he's going to be a great prospect. The key for him and the team that picks him is you got to put him in the right offense. I advise any team that drafts him to run a lot of the offense that he ran in Oklahoma, spread offense that a lot of teams in the NFL are now picking up on. Let him run the spread offense. Get him outside the pocket, use his legs and his arms, man. The guy makes plays, man. I think you're got to implement a lot of the Oklahoma Sooner offense if you bring him in to any NFL organization. You can always keep your offense. Now, I'm not saying get rid of your offense and just run 100% Oklahoma offense, but you got to have that Oklahoma style offense implemented into your offense, and you can always always gradually, especially in his first year if he's gonna start, let him run 90% of the Oklahoma Sooner style offense, and then as the season go on, you gradually implement your schemes and see what he can do well and his strengths and his weaknesses, and then you can implement your the offense that you believe in since you've been in the coaching profession. So I think that's the key for him. Another guy that I like in the draft is Nick Bosa. I think he's going to be a big-time defensive end. His brother has had a great couple of seasons so far for the San Diego Chargers, and I think I don't think the apple falls far from the tree, man. I think he's going to be a tremendous player. He was hurt last year. He could have came back, but he opted to rehab and get strong and prepare for the NFL draft. And I think he's going to pay big dividends, man. The guy is a guy with a high motor, very quick off the ball, strong, underrated athleticism, man. I think he's going to be a good pick for whoever drafts him. I like him, man. Very, very good pick, man. Another guy that I'm looking at I think is going to be a very, very, very good player is Clinton Ferrell, man. That guy is a beast out of Clemson, man. That guy is a beast, man. He dominated Alabama in that national championship game. As I watched that game, he, like Byron Murphy, jumped off my TV screen, man. That guy is unbelievable. This guy can take over a game. He can disrupt the offense, man. Quick off the ball, very strong. strong enough. If the double team is slow, he can split that double team, man. And he can, you know, and he can occupy the double team and create one-on-one matchups for your defensive end. So he's a big-time matchup. He dominated a great offensive line in Alabama, and I think he's gonna make somebody very happy when they draft him, man. I like him. I like him very much. Another guy that I like is Will Grier. Will Grier, quarterback out of West Virginia, man. I like him, man. I think he's the second best quarterback in this draft. I know a lot of people have been having Kyler Murray and Dwayne Haskins as your top 2 quarterbacks to go in the first round, but I like Will Grier, man. Very smart quarterback, man. Very smart. He doesn't have he might not stand out as far as physical gifts, man, but that guy is a gamer, great quarterback, very knowledgeable, high football IQ. The guy is gonna be a good player, man. You know, you gotta, you know, he's a very accurate passer, man. You know, he can throw accurate short. He throws good throwing the long ball. The guy is a precision passer, and he's a gamer, man. He's the second best quarterback in my opinion. The third best quarterback is Dwayne Haskins. I like him a lot. Only thing about him, he doesn't move very well in the pocket, man. He's not that elusive in the pocket. So you have to surround him with a great O-line, and I think he can produce. He's very accurate with the ball, strong arm. Only thing about it is in Ohio State offense, he threw a lot of short passes, and he had a lot of great receivers that made yards after the catch. They call yak yards. So we're going to see how, but he's got all the physical attributes to be a good quarterback, and with the right coaching, I think he'll be a good quarterback. So my top 3 quarterbacks are Kyler Murray, Will Grier, and Dwayne Haskins. Those are my top 3 quarterbacks. Kyler Murray out of Oklahoma, Will Grier out of West Virginia, and Dwayne Haskins out of Dwayne Haskins out of Ohio State. They're my top 3 quarterbacks. The key is, where is Kyler Murray going to go? That's going to be the $69,000 question of this draft, where he's going to go. I got a surprise team that you might want to look for that might make a trade and trade up to get him, or if he falls their way, they're going to snatch him up quick. And that is the Miami Dolphins. Watch out for Miami Dolphins in making a play for Kyler Murray, because Kyler Murray, because the Miami Dolphins don't have a quarterback. You know, they traded Ryan Tannehill to the Tennessee Titans, and they brought in Ryan Fitzpatrick, who is a career backup, and he can spot start for you and play well. But you know, when the water rises to its level, man, you know, he ends up making bad decisions, throwing a lot of interceptions. You can't play him for long stretches. You can put him in for a 3 or 4 game stretch if your quarterback is struggling, if your quarterback is injured, but he's not a long-term solution. So they're going to be in the market for a quarterback, and I think they might make a play for Kyler Murray. That's a sleeper team that you need to look out for, making a trade up to get a Kyler Murray. So that's my surprise pick for the NFL draft. The surprise team that nobody's talking about. A lot of people saying Kyler might go to Arizona. A lot of people saying he might end up in Oakland. But watch out for the Miami Dolphins moving up and picking Kyler Murray. The Arizona Cardinals, I do not believe they're gonna draft Kyler Murray. I think it's a lot of smoking mirrors. I don't think they'll draft Kyler Murray. I think they got too many holes on that team. They got Josh Rosen still on the roster. They haven't traded for him, so I think they're gonna still stick with him. You can't give up on him after 1 season. So I don't think they're gonna draft Kyler Murray. I think they're gonna draft one of the defensive end, Quentin Williams, Nick Bosa, Ed Oliver, one of those guys. I think that's going to be one of the guys at Arizona draft. So that's what I'm going to go against the grain, and I don't think Kyler Murray is going to Arizona. I think the dark horse team that's in play for Kyler Murray is the Miami Dolphins. That's just my quick analysis on the NFL 2019 NFL draft. It's about to start right now. I'm finna get on my couch, kick back, sip on a few beers, a few drinks, and watch the NFL draft, man. This is JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend. I holla.